Stagger. Last class,
Maybe
I don't know what that means, but no, I got that meaning.
maybe it was you, Mike. Hi, Snower.
Yes.
Hi, teacher. Mike.
Stuck means follow woman's man.
Oh, well, I mean, a stalker can follow a man too, Mike.
Oh, can follow a man. Okay.
I mean, if you're handsome, then
Oh, I think
definitely.
just follow a woman. Or can follow a man. Okay.
Yeah, a stalker can follow a man as well. It's 2020, Mike. Okay, it's 2020, so a lot of words can be used for both men and women. So hi, YouTube.
Oh, because 2020.
Because it's 2020, Mike, and everybody's equal now. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is totally true. So, Emma, what happened on Wednesday? You didn't come.
Wednesday? Oh, because my boyfriend had meeting at home, so I did.
Okay. So, Emma, who's more important, me or your boyfriend? Don't answer that. Don't answer this. This is on YouTube. Don't answer that. Hi, Chong. How are you?
Hi. I'm good. Thank you.
Good. All right. Nice. I'll just wait 1 or 2 minutes. If you're watching this on YouTube, just wait a second. Today we are talking about the verbs of the senses. You see this cute little picture up here. Emma, what are the 5 senses? We have 5 senses, right? Humans have 5 senses. So what are the 5 senses?
Sentence or senses? Oh,
senses. Senses.
Oh,
what are the 5?
Oh yeah. Oh, Love.
What are the 5 senses?
Smell.
Okay, so we have taste. Yep. Smell. What else do we got?
Heat.
What?
Touch.
Touch. Okay. Touch or feel.
Oh.
Okay. And?
Hear. Listen.
Yeah, hear.
See.
See. Okay. All right. So this I pulled from both the upper intermediate book and the advanced book, but it's actually not that difficult. But I think the reason that we wait until upper or advanced is just because it's like a little bit complicated. So, like Lei, who doesn't come anymore, which makes me sad. She asked a few lessons ago, or 1 month ago, or I don't know what time it is, about seem and look, right? So the difference between seem and look, like you seem tired and you look tired. So not that it's so difficult, just kind of a small, problem here. So if you're watching on YouTube, which I'm assuming is like Macy and Jenny and Nancy, then you can obviously add a comment. You can ask a question. If you guys are not watching on YouTube, you're here, ask me. So let's go. All right. So actually today's a lot of writing, so I apologize, but just how I did it today. So look, see, and watch. Okay, so sometimes my students find this really confusing. So we can go to this picture first. I can show you this, right? Okay, so everybody has seen this view from our amazing school. we can see Marina Bay Sands in Singapore. Okay, so we can see Marina Bay Sands. Okay, if we look out the window, and you can watch the laser show at night, right? So we're using three verbs: see, look, and watch. Okay, three verbs: see, look, and watch to say the same thing, right? So what's the difference between see and look and watch? Okay, so we're just going to talk about that first. Hi, Yukiko.
Hi.
All right. Okay, so I'm just going to read this to you. Yeah, because this is a class, but yeah, to see means to notice or become aware of someone or something. So the big thing about see is that it's passive, right? Even if I'm looking at you, right, I can see my iPad, I can see my hands, right? But I'm looking at you. I can see outside, right? Look at, right? There's a direction, right? I'm looking at something. I'm looking out. I'm looking up. I'm looking down. I'm actively deciding to look at something, right? But if I see, right? If you look, again, if you look at this picture, okay? If you look at this picture, right, of course, I can see, maybe I look at the Marina Bay Sands, okay? So everyone look at Marina Bay Sands. But if you're looking at Marina Bay Sands, we can also see the Esplanade, right? We can also see the Esplanade. We can also see some chairs. We can see the desk. We can see, you know, the shops. We can see the Louis Vuitton store, right? So I'm not looking at the Louis Vuitton store, but I can see it, right? So look is more active and see is more passive. Passive meaning I don't have to decide to do that. I don't have to choose to do that. So if I see something, just I'm lucky, we are all lucky that we have eyes and we can see something, right? A blind person can never see. They can never look at anything, right? So when we see something, just means I can see it. I'm not doing it actively. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay. And if we look, there's a direction. And if we watch, okay, watch usually means that there's a beginning and an end. So something that is continuous. Okay, something that is continuous. So if we go back to the picture of Marina Bay Sands, right? I can see Marina Bay Sands. I look out the window or I look at Marina Bay Sands, but the laser show, right? It's about 10 minutes long. So it has a beginning, it has an end, and I'm watching, right? I'm watching that show. So it has a beginning and an end. So I'm watching that show. Okay. So that's pretty much the difference between see, look, and watch. It's probably one of the most common questions I get from students, right? Teacher, I see you, right? No, right? I'm looking at you, right? I'm looking at you. So often, look will be with verb ing, right? So I'm looking at you. I'm looking at something, right? But we couldn't say I'm seeing the TV, right? No, right? Because see, if we're talking about passive or state, like a state verb, right? See is usually a state verb when we talk about our eyes. See is a state verb. It's not an action. We don't say I am seeing. Okay, we can't say I am seeing the TV. I am seeing the picture. We can't do that because a picture, right? A picture doesn't move, right? So now you can see my daughters, you can see some flowers, anything like that. Yes, Nora, they're super cute. So I smile too when I look at them. Okay, so that's pretty much the difference. So see is passive or a state. It's not an action. Look is an action and watch is an action, but we're watching something that is over a long time, okay, from start to finish, okay? So right now, some people are watching this video on YouTube. They're not looking at it. They're not seeing it. They're watching it, right? So that's the difference, okay?
Oh,
Understand?
yeah, understand.
All right. So we can go a little bit deeper into that. Okay, so if we look at watch, right? So of course, something doesn't have to be moving. It doesn't have to have a beginning and an end. So look at this example, right? I'm going outside for a minute. Would you please watch my phone? Right? Watch my phone. Now, of course, I have a phone, right? I can watch the phone, right? Of course, it's not moving, but what this is talking about is I go outside, I come back. So from the beginning to the end, please make sure my phone, nobody takes my phone, right? Please watch my phone, right? So from the beginning to the end, please watch my phone. So the friend wants you to pay attention to the phone for a length of time. So this is really, really important, right? When we watch something, right, there's a length of time.
This
I
means
go out,
that
I come back.
This means take care my phone.
It means like pay attention.
Yeah, pay attention my phone.
Right? Pay attention to my phone. Just make sure nobody takes my phone. Right? That's kind of what we're saying. But I can say, please watch my phone from the time I leave to the time I get back. Right? From the time I leave to the time I get back, please watch my phone.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So usually it's followed by a noun. Watch a game, watch a movie, watch this YouTube lesson, right? That's when we do, when we use this, right? So films or performances or games, people, right? I can watch my kids playing, right? I'm watching my kids play. So I'm watching them, they're playing, right? So a film, a movie, a play, basketball, NBA, hockey, baseball, anything like that, okay? Usually the verb has an object, okay? So that's not a very nice color, but usually the verb has an object, okay? So in the first example is the phone, right? Again, do you want to play basketball with us? Sorry. We can also use the verb without an object, okay? So do you want to play basketball with us? No, I'll just watch. I will just watch the game, okay? We don't need to use an object, okay? We do not need to use an object. But remember, watch, this is really, really important, okay? There's a beginning and there's an end. Very important with watch, okay? Easy? Kiko's like, not easy.
Sorry.
Not easy. No, that's okay. Just remember, watch has a beginning and an end. So we watch a video, we watch a movie, we watch TV, right? It's continuous. It has a beginning and an end. Okay. So look. Okay. Look is different from watch. Okay, look is not the same as watch. Okay, so when we look at someone or something, we just point our eyes in that direction, right? So again, if I show you that picture of ULC, there are many things that you can see, but you choose what to look at, right? You can look at Marina Bay Sands, you can look at the Esplanade, you can look at the Louis Vuitton store. I know Emma's looking at the Louis Vuitton store, right? So we can look, we direct our attention. So even on this computer, right? You guys can't see my computer, but I have Mike, Snower, Chong, Yukiko, and Emma, right? And I can look at each of you, right? Also, I can choose to watch you, right? I can watch you moving, watch you dancing, watch you doing something, right? So that's kind of the difference, right? We're looking, just means I'm pointing my eyes at a particular place, okay? Yeah, so it can be for a short time and we don't really think about it. I'm looking at the wall, I'm looking at something. We're not really thinking about it. Okay, so one other difference or big difference is that look, we often use with an adverb or a preposition, right? So look down, look up, right? Yeah, something like that, right? She looked at the bill, she looked out the window, right? Something with a preposition.
Look up.
Look up, look down, right? Look left, look right, right? We can use this all with look plus something. We don't say watch down, right? Or see down. We don't say that. We say look down, look out, right? We can say watch out, but has a different meaning, right? Watch out means right? Something's gonna,
Be careful.
something's, yeah, be careful, right? Watch out, you're gonna hit your head, something like that, okay? So, yeah, so that's look, okay? And then see, all right? So we don't need a preposition. We don't need an adverb, right? See might have an object. It might not have an object, right? I see a cat, okay? I see a cat in the window. I see something, right? I have to see something, right? I have to see something. Unless we say I see, right? Which means I understand.
I see.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, good. Right? I see, which means I understand. Hi, Kelly. All right, so that's pretty much what that means.
Okay.
Okay. So we see something, right? We see, right? With an object, I see a cat, I see Kelly, I see you guys, I see the computer. Okay, I can see everything, right? But no object is fine. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. No, without an object is fine. It will rain today. Just wait and see. Just wait and see if it rains. Do you think Snower will come to the party? I don't know. Let's see, right? Let's see, which kind of means like let's wait, right? So a little bit different. Let's see if she comes. Let's see, yeah, something. Okay, let's see. So a little bit different meaning. But remember, big thing with see is it's just our ability. There's no action. We can never use this with ing when we're talking about our eyes. Okay, when we're talking about our eyes, we can't use see with ing. Okay, so just one more time because Kelly wasn't here. So we can see Marina Bay Sands. When you look out the window, you can watch the laser show. Okay, see Marina Bay Sands, look out the window, and watch the laser show.
Sure.
Sorry, I'm just turning off something. Okay. All right, good. So let's move on. So that was the easy part. This is gonna slowly get, sorry, Pico. This is slowly gonna get a little bit more difficult as we go. Not difficult, but just a little bit confusing. And we're just gonna look at some different forms.
It's okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, so we have look, feel, smell, sound, and taste. Okay, so these are all verbs. We're talking about these as verbs. Okay, so we can use a verb plus an adjective, right? You look beautiful today. This song sounds funny, right? This soup tastes delicious. It smells bad, right? It feels good, right? Anytime we use a verb plus an adjective, So when we talk about the senses, okay. Now we can use a verb plus like, plus noun, right? I can say, it looks like rain, okay? It looks like rain, okay? So it's just plus a noun. I'm looking outside. It's not, right? It's not raining yet, but probably going to rain. So it looks like rain, okay? This is perfect because I don't know if you can hear my music in the background or not. Can you hear it?
No, cannot.
You
No
can? Okay.
background.
There's no background music? Okay, this microphone's really, really good. That's why. But basically, super perfect timing. Taylor Swift is playing on my music, right? So maybe you don't know that it's Taylor Swift. You're like, this sounds like Taylor Swift. They sound similar, right? They sound similar. So sounds like means it's similar. This sounds like Taylor Swift. Is it Taylor Swift? I'm not sure, right? Oh, this tastes like garlic, right? This tastes like garlic. This feels like leather, okay? Don't worry, we'll talk about this a little bit more in detail at the end of this lesson, okay? But yeah, this feels like leather, right? This feels like plastic. This feels like something, okay? All right. And then we can use a verb plus as if plus a clause. Clause just means sentence, okay? Subject, verb, object. So we can take a look at this same thing, right? It looks as if it's going to rain. So same meaning, right? It looks like rain. It looks as if it's going to rain. Same meaning. Okay.
Looks
Right?
like.
It sounds as if you are sick. Okay. You know, sometimes people are talking and they right, and they have like something in their throat. Hey, it sounds as if you're sick.
As if you're sick.
It sounds as if you're sick. You look as if you're sick, right? You look as if you're sick. I don't know if you're sick, but I can see, right? Your nose is running something, or I can feel it just by looking at you, right? It tastes as if you added sugar. So maybe I say, hey, I don't want to eat sugar. And then someone says, oh, no, there's no sugar. Try this. And I say, hey, it tastes as if you added sugar, right? Now, why do we say this? I would not usually say this. So as though, as if, and like have the same meaning, right? It looks as though it's going to rain. It looks like it's going to rain. It looks as if it's going to rain. Same meaning. Exactly the same meaning. No difference. Okay. So if you want to sound like a native speaker, just use all three, right? Sounds as if, sounds like. If we use all three of those, then you will sound like a native speaker. Sound like a native, so no, I used the example. No, today's grammar and the example. Okay, never mind. Okay, good. So moving on, and don't worry, if you have any questions, you can ask me at the end. YouTube, of course, there's 8 people watching, probably all work for me, but yeah, just you can comment on the right side. Okay, so I can hear a noise downstairs. Can you see Marina Bay Sands from the classroom? I can smell something burning. Okay, something's on fire. I can feel the rain on my face. Okay, I can't taste any garlic in this soup. Okay. So the most important thing about this today, okay, is basically that the 5 basic verbs of the senses are stative, okay? They're not actions. Okay? And they're not usually used in continuous tense, okay? So the 5 basic verbs are usually states. Okay? They're usually states. So you don't say I am hearing a noise. Right? I am hearing a noise. No, we can't say that. We can't use it with ing. Just like I am loving you, right? We can't say that. We say I love you, right? Love is a state verb. So with state verbs, we can't use verb ing, right? Can you see Marina Bay Sands? I am seeing Marina Bay Sands. No, we can't say that, right? Yeah, we can't. Okay, these are wrong. We can't say that. I am smelling something. No, right? I am smelling something burning. No, usually no, right? If I have a flower, right, I can say I'm smelling the flower. That's fine, right? Because it's an action. So sometimes smell is a state. Sometimes smell is an action, right? I have a flower. I'm smelling it, right? There's some baked cookies, right? I'm smelling the cookie, right? It's continuous, it's long, I'm doing that, but, right? I can smell something, just means my feeling. I'm not trying to do it, I'm not actively doing it, so we don't use as verb ing. Okay? Yeah, so we don't say I'm hearing a noise, okay? That's wrong, okay? Usually we use can, right? I can smell, I can feel, I can taste, I can touch with these verbs, okay? I can. Of course, I can say I hear a noise downstairs. Fine, right? No can, right? No can, it's fine. I hear a sound, no problem, okay? But with hear and see, we can have a different meaning, right? So I can say these two, I've been hearing good things about you. I've been hearing good things about you just means I've been receiving information. Okay? Someone has been saying good things about you. So I can say, I've been hearing good things about you. Okay? But it's not talking about, oh, I can, even though I'm teaching you now, I can hear some music, right? So I didn't really add this, but hear and listen are similar to see and watch. Hear and listen, similar to see and watch. I'm listening to music, means I'm focused, I'm listening to music, right? I can hear music, different meaning, right? Just means there's music there, I'm not listening to it. So similar to watch and see. Okay? Or I'm seeing Max tonight, just means I'm meeting him, right? I'm seeing him at 2 p.m., right? I'm meeting him. So different meaning, not seeing him. Okay? Different meaning, not my eyes. Okay, it just means I'm meeting. Okay, understand? Any questions here?
Have been hearing is a present continuous tense.
Present perfect continuous.
Present perfect continuous tense.
Present perfect. We can talk about that after. All right, moving on. Okay, so hear or see plus infinitive or gerund. Now infinitive, no to. Okay. So if I say there's two examples here, okay, there's two examples here. I heard her play the piano, and I heard her playing the piano. Different meaning.
Oh.
I heard her play the piano means I heard, thank you. I heard from the beginning to the end, I heard all of it. Right? So I heard her play the piano. I heard her. I saw her dance, right? I saw the beginning of her dance. I saw the end of her dance. I saw the entire dance. I heard her playing the piano just means I saw maybe a small part or I watched her playing it, right? So actually, these can have a similar meaning, right? I heard her playing the piano the whole time is fine, right? But yeah, the small difference, right? I heard the whole thing versus a little bit. Okay, I saw the man feed his dog. I saw the man feed his dog. He gave the dog food. The dog ate the food. The dog was finished the food. I saw all of it. Okay, but I saw the man feeding his dog. Maybe it was a repeated action. Hey, here's some food. 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 Right? Either it was a repeated action or I saw it in progress.
Yeah. And just
that's
action. Only an action. Feeding.
ING is an action. Yeah, it's continuous action. Yeah. Well, play is also play is also an action. It's just play is the whole thing.
Yeah. Is a long period action.
Longer action.
A whole action.
Yeah, the whole action or part of the action or a repeated action, right? Or a repeated action, right? Okay, good. Okay, so look, feel, smell, sound, taste, plus an adjective or a noun. All right. So I can say she looks sick. She looks tired. She looks happy. She looks sad, right? Again, physically, I'm looking at her and she doesn't look good, so I think she looks sick, right? Yeah, so I can say those things about that. You're welcome. I can say like plus a noun, right? You look like your mom. This sounds like Taylor Swift, right? This feels like leather, right? The feeling, the sound, the taste is similar, right? The feeling, the sound, the taste is similar, right? And then like, as if, as though, we talked about that already, right? It sounds as if, it sounds like, it sounds as though, same meaning, right? She looked as if she had been crying. She looked like she had been crying. She looked as though she had been crying. Same meaning. And we talked about that already. No, we cannot say I feel she is sick. No. You could say I feel as if she is sick. I feel as if she is sick is fine. Sorry, someone asked me a question on YouTube.
Yeah. Feel sick.
Yeah, if I say I feel sick,
It's okay. Yeah.
I feel sick means my feeling is sick, right? But I can't say I feel you are sick. No. I feel she is sick. No. I can say I feel like you are sick. I feel as if you are sick is fine. But I can't say I feel you sick. I feel you are sick. No. I think you are sick is okay. I think you are sick is okay. But think is not a sense. Okay, think is not a sense.
So feel only come from yourself, cannot come from other people. I feel tired,
Yeah.
but
Well, yeah,
cannot,
Mike, I can't feel for you.
yeah.
You know, I am me, you are you. So I don't know how you're feeling. So I can say I think you feel sick. I think you feel sick, but I can't have your sense of feeling, right? It's not possible.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You
right.
only feel yourself. You cannot
Right.
feel other people. Yeah.
Exactly. Good. All right. So smell or taste like, smell or taste of. Now, I don't use this very often, so it's not so common. But if I say this smells like garlic, okay, it probably isn't garlic. So think about like a candle or like an air freshener or something like that. Oh, this candle smells like lavender. Okay, it's not lavender, right? It's a candle. It's wax with maybe some lavender scent, right? So it's not lavender, but it smells like lavender. Oh, this smells like vanilla, right? But it's not vanilla. It's something that smells like vanilla. Okay. And if we say this smells of garlic, just means it has the smell of garlic, and it is probably garlic. Oh, wow, the soup smells of garlic. Oh, yeah, I put a lot of garlic inside, right? So that's how we would use that. At the same time, I don't use that very often, so I would forget that, skip it. All right, and then seem, this is what Lei asked last time. So look and seem, you look worried, okay? Physically, I can see something on your face, right? Your face looks worried, right? You seem worried. I'm just, my guess, maybe the way that you're talking, the way that you're acting. So that's the difference there. This is same. Oh, sorry, I don't know what happened here, but yeah, actually, we can't use look here. You seem. Same. You seem to be worried. Yeah, you seem to be worried. You look to be worried. No, sorry, I don't know what happened here. Just my mistake. You seem to be worried. You seem worried. Same meaning. Seem as if you are worried. Same meaning. Okay. Oh, maybe that's why. Okay. Yeah, actually, that's just same. Okay, good. You look worried. Look same. Okay, so never mind. Don't worry about that. Yeah, you seem to be worried. Okay, here it is. Nice, excellent. And you seem like, you seem as if, you seem as though. Same meaning, right? You seem as if you are worried, or it seems as if you are worried. You look as if you are worried. You look as though you are worried. We can use all of those things.
You see.
That's all. You guys look bored? Confused?
No, just
Troubled?
to
What?
so confused. just to thinking how to use the word.
Yeah,
You
it's quite a
remember
lot.
If, as though.
Yeah, again, look like, right? If we go back to, right? If we go back to these three, I just say you look. I pretty much 99% of the time I say like, right? It looks like it's going to rain, right? So I pretty much 99% of the time I would use like.
So it looks.
Snower looks tired. Snower, it looks as if you need to drink some coffee.
Yeah, and I bring coffee.
Yeah, you should drink some coffee. That's a good idea. All right. So awesome. Yeah, that's pretty much that's it for what we were talking about today. Looks as if, looks as though, 5 senses, things like that. So does anyone have any other questions? I know Yukiko has like 12 questions. But...
different question, okay?
Yeah.
Accept and receive.
Get rid of like. So
But sorry, I don't have a exam sentence.
You're welcome, Teha.
Same, not same, I think, but I can't clear.
I guess Yukiko, accept is like your choice, right? So
Choice.
like if like Yukiko, I'm married and you're married. If I give you an engagement ring, okay, you'll be like, no thanks, right? I don't want that, right? You don't want to accept that, right? So accept means like to say yes or okay, right? Like I accept. So if I order from Amazon, right? I order from Amazon, I receive the package, right? I receive the package. Yeah, I receive it. And then of course the guy brings it and I accept it. So actually in that case, it's the same meaning. But to accept means it's your choice. You say yes to receiving it.
Accept and receive. Same meaning.
Same meaning. But accept means it's you choose.
Accept means
Yeah, accept means you choose.
I choose.
I accept my girlfriend.
Huh?
That
Mike, which girlfriend? No. You accept something just means somebody gives something to you, and you say, okay, thank you, right? I accept. Yeah, so.
I agree and I accept.
Okay, so if A says I'm sorry, right? And then B receives the apology, right? But now B has to choose. Okay, it's fine, no problem, or I'm still angry, right? So then B will accept your apology, right? Maybe B says, I accept.
Oh, I accept your apology.
Right? So if we receive something, we can choose to accept or not accept. Right? I can choose. If I receive something from Amazon, I can be like, nope, I don't want it. Go away. Right? Or, okay, thank you. I accept this package. Right? So, right. So Amazon or Ninja Van, they ask you to sign, right? Like, hey, can you sign for the package, right? So that's when you sign, it means you accept. You receive the package, but you have to decide whether you accept or not. But usually, like Yukiko, sometimes we accept and receive at the same time. Oh, thank you. Thank you means we accept and receive at the same time. But accept means we have some choice.
Okay.
Hi, Kelly. How are you? Good. Okay. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, Matt, I'm Chong.
Yeah,
I
Chong,
have
yeah.
a question about grammar. This week we have been learning the past tense and the past perfect and the and the past continue. And I'm a little bit confused about the order because we know the past continue action is happen first, then the past simple is happen second. But if between the past simple and the past perfect, the order is the past perfect is happen first and the past simple is happen second. So I confused is if I would like to draw a line. How
Okay.
about that in order?
Yeah.
Do you know my
So,
question?
yep.
Sorry, guys.
No, it's okay. Okay. So basically, okay, we can look at it like this, okay? So I usually say A, B, C, D, okay? A, B, C, D, and I say C is now. Okay, so C is now. All right. So A to B equals past perfect. Okay, so B equals, sorry, perfect means that we have two times, two events. Okay, so there must be two events to have any perfect tense, right? So let's say like B to C equals present perfect. Right? B to C equals present perfect. So let me give you an example. And let me, and Chong, let me go through this all, and then if you have another question, let me know. Okay, so I don't have enough space, so let's just delete that. Okay. I had lived in Canada before I moved to Singapore. Bye. So this has two times, A and B, right? So this is A to B, and this is B, right? So I had lived in Canada before I moved to Singapore. Now, if I just talk about one moment, right? I just say I lived in Canada. There's only one action, so I don't use any perfect tense because there's only one action, right? So B to C equals present perfect. Okay, B to C equals present perfect. So I've
For 2 years.
right since 2012, for example, right?
Mm.
So in this case, yeah, B is 2012 and A is, yeah, okay, I was born in 1983, right? So from A to B, that's what happened, right? And then from B to C, of course, now is 2020, right? I have lived here for 18 years. I have lived here since 2012, just for example. No, 8 years, sorry. Just for example, right? So yeah, A to B and B to C, those are the perfect tenses. Okay, those are the perfect tenses. So A or B, okay, equals past simple. A or B means past simple. Okay, I moved to Singapore in 2012, right? So here we're just talking about B, or I can say I was born
in
in 1983, right? Also past simple, because there's only one time. So any one action before C is past simple. This morning I ate breakfast, right? That's before now, right? Yesterday I watched a movie. 100 years ago, China, I don't know. But if we're only talking about one time, that's when we use simple. If we're talking about 2 times, is when we use perfect. And continuous just means that it was an action. And simple or past perfect simple just means that it was not an action or not a long activity. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think my question it doesn't make sense. My question, because I tried to put the three simples to one timeline: the past simple, past perfect, and past continue. Because I learned, for example, okay, I give you an example. When I arrived the airport, I realized I had left my passport at home. So this is the sentence I used the past simple and the past perfect, right? But do we used to use the past continue in the same situation? Or can you give me the example sentence?
Sure. So
Thank
yeah,
you.
if you look at your example here, right? You said when I arrived at the airport, I realized that I had left my passport at home, right?
Yeah.
So in this case, arrived and realize is the same. Okay, arrived and realized same time. Okay, I arrived. I don't have my passport, right? So let's change arrived at the airport. Okay, let's remove this. Yeah, let's remove this, right? Again, this is now, right? So this is when you're speaking. Okay. So now, how do you get to the airport? Usually, how do you get to the airport? Taxi, right?
Taxi, yeah.
Taxi.
Right. So taxi takes a long time, right?
Yeah.
So we can look at these actions in this order, right? I had left my passport. Okay. Then I got in a taxi, and then I realized, right? I realized that I had left my passport, right? So I can say, you know, as I was, you know,
Arrive. I was taking
taxi to the airport.
I realized that I forgot my passport.
Yeah.
But Left.
Right? So as I was taking the taxi, that's continuous, right? I realized this is number 3 or B, right? That I had left my passport at home.
Thank you. I
Right.
got it.
So I'm in the taxi, right? And then I realized that I had left it at home.
I don't know. I'm a little bit strange of my thinking. I usually try to make the put the three tense in a one sentence. I don't know why. A little bit weird.
Yeah, this is one sentence.
Yeah. I got it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. This is hard. You know, narrative tenses or past tenses is hard. And then we add like past perfect continuous in there, right? Add past perfect continuous in there, right? So we can add like past perfect continuous was like I'd been packing, right? I had been packing and I forgot my passport. Then I was taking a taxi. I realized that I had left my passport while I had been packing, something like that. Yeah, so not easy.
Okay.
KK asked a question on YouTube. Hi, KK. You should just join the Zoom. What's going on? Look, there is a cat. Okay. So KK asked the question about look and see.
Look and see.
Okay, good question. So in this case, see means like you're wrong. So maybe A says, look, there is a cat. Look is an imperative. I'm telling you, turn your eyes this direction. Hey, look, there's a cat.
That's good.
And B says, I don't see a cat. Don't be crazy. Okay, for example, and maybe A, and then like,
Let's see.
the cat appears, right? The cat appears, and then A says,
See. Yes.
see, there is a cat, right? See, I told you. See, right? See, I told you. So we use see to say somebody's wrong, right? So maybe my daughter's like, Daddy, this homework is really difficult. And then she does it and she does a good job and she goes, Daddy, I did it. And I go, see, if you practice, you'll do a good job, right? So see means like, I told you so. So different meaning. So good question.
Very different.
So different meaning, KK, if that answers your question. Okay, we just have about 5 minutes left. Anybody else?
You look tired. You look like that.
Emma, Kelly, just watching from afar. Yeah, eight people. Sorry, 8 people are watching
On YouTube.
Yeah, 8 people are watching on YouTube. 6 likes. That's not okay. Gotta click like. Takes 1 second. Takes 1 second. How can you not like this? Okay. Anything else?
Else,
Whoa. Casio coming in late.
Okay, Yukiko.
Hi, Kazuo.
Ah,
Kazu?
Kazu.
Hi.
Kazu.
Kazu.
Oh,
How are you?
Kazuo,
How have you
we
been,
only
John?
have 5 minutes left.
Yeah. Sorry, I have one question. In Japanese, when you say good luck, it has a very positive message. But I heard that in English, it can sometimes have a negative meaning. So what situations would this be?
Okay, so the question is just to,
Use
you
good
know,
luck, how to use good luck or something like that.
okay, so for example, I'm going to my baseball game or something, and yeah, B can say, good luck. This is genuine, and I mean like good luck. I hope you win, right? This is genuine, it's
Yeah.
honest, it's true. I hope you win. But if I want to be like hiniku, right? Sarcastic,
Yeah. Wow.
right? So, you know, sarcastic, right? If I'm doing something that the chance is very low, the chance is very low that I will succeed or I will be able to do that thing, then yeah, maybe the person could be like, well, good luck, right? But the feeling is very different, right? Yeah, good luck with that, right? Often we say like good luck with that, right? Good luck with that means like no chance.
I see.
Good luck
I
with
see.
that.
So,
Yeah, no chance. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I couldn't catch your hiniku in English.
Oh,
Sorry.
Sarcastic or
Sarcastic.
sarcasm.
Sarcasm. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
means like I say one thing, but I mean the other thing. I say one thing, but I mean the other thing.
Oh,
I really understand. Yeah, that really I can guess. I can make a sense. Make a sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Thank
most Kazuo, most English has this. You know, I can say anything genuinely, or I can say anything sarcastically, and it changes the meaning. Wow, you look really beautiful today, right? Means like you don't look beautiful, right? So, you know, I can say something honestly, and I can say something sarcastically. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Maybe same as Japanese. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, maybe you guys have a test at the end of June. I'd be like, good luck with that, right? It means like you're gonna fail.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye, Snore. Yeah. Good. Thank you, Kazuo. For why were you watching on YouTube and then you just came in suddenly, or?
Always I watch it on YouTube because I eat a lunch time. So sorry. So today I have a question, so I come here.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm glad you came to ask. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah. So of course you hit like on the video, right? You have to. If you watch, you gotta hit like. It's good for you. It helps you. Yeah, so that's it. So thank you guys. I have another lesson in about 10 minutes, 20 minutes, so I'm gonna go get ready for that. If you have any questions now, then just wait till Monday. Monday, I can't remember what we're talking about, but something. So we'll post the new topics today or tomorrow.
Okay.
I think I don't know. I can't remember, but we'll do it. We'll worry about that tomorrow or later. So. I know most of you don't care what topic is. You just come anyway, so it's great. So thank you for watching. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, KK, Upteha, and Kazuo, Chong, Mike, Kelly, Emma, Yukiko. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you. Have a nice weekend.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Go study English.
Thanks for Monday's class. Okay, bye.
Bye, Kiko.
Hi, bye-bye.
Bye, YouTube. Thanks. Like, subscribe, share. You can post it on Facebook. You can post it on Instagram. You can talk about it on TikTok. All those things. I'm happy with that. So thank you for watching.